2024 has given us some awesome sci-fi flicks, from huge franchise hits like Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes and Dune Part 2 to smaller gems like Megalopolis. But now that 2024 is almost behind us, it's time to look ahead. We can expect another wave of big franchise sci-fi movies in 2025 and 2026, so let's dive in. Mickey 17, January 31st, 2025. Mickey 17 is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated films of 2025, directed by the acclaimed Bong Joon-ho, known for his Oscar-winning film Parasite. Originally set for a March 29, 2024 release, Mickey 17 has been rescheduled to January 31st, 2025. This shift was due to delays caused by the SAG-AFTRA strike, which affected post-production timelines. Warner Bros. Discovery hopes that a winter release will position the film for potential awards. Based on Edward Ashton's novel Mickey 7, the story revolves around Mickey Barnes, a disposable worker sent to the icy planet Niflheim for colonization. When a mission proves too dangerous, Mickey is often the one sacrificed, only to be replaced by a new version that retains his memories. The plot thickens when Mickey 7 is presumed dead and a new version, Mickey 8, is created. The presence of two Mickeys complicates matters amid a challenging colonization effort, hinting at deeper themes of identity and survival. The first trailer, released on September 18, 2024, has generated excitement, with showcasing the film's intriguing blend of humor and high-concept sci-fi. The film boasts an impressive ensemble, including Robert Pattinson as Mickey, Stephen Yeun, Naomi Ackie, Toni Collette, Mark Ruffalo, and others. Bong Joon-ho directs the film from a screenplay adapted by Ashton. He collaborates with cinematographer Darius Kanji and editor Yang Jin-mo, both of whom have worked with him on previous projects. The score is composed by Young Jae-il, another frequent collaborator. The Electric State, March 2025. The Russo brothers' upcoming sci-fi film The Electric State has released its first look, building excitement for its 2025 debut on Netflix. Based on Simon Stålenhag's graphic novel, the film is set in a post-apocalyptic world following a devastating battle between humans and AI in 1994. Millie Bobby Brown stars as Michelle, a young woman on a quest to find her missing brother, while Chris Pratt plays Keats, a war veteran turned trucker who helps her on the journey. Anthony Mackie lends his voice to HeMan, a robot with the ability to change size. The film features an impressive supporting cast, including Ke Huy Quan, Stanley Tucci, and Giancarlo Esposito, further heightening its appeal. The plot explores how advanced animatronics from Disneyland, originally designed as friendly service bots, eventually demand equality with humans, leading to a violent uprising. This unique premise, blending nostalgic imagery with the unsettling rise of AI, will likely shape much of the film's tension. And it sounds like it's going to be a big one. Although it hasn't been officially confirmed, World of Real is saying the budget is around $300 million. Just to put that in perspective, Infinity War had the same budget of $300 million, and that film was huge, one of the most anticipated flicks ever, part of the highest-grossing franchise out there. The big question is, will The Electric State pull in enough viewers on Netflix to make that crazy price tag worth it? Thunderbolts, May 2, 2025. Marvel had a tough time in 2023, with many of its projects not performing well, and they also lost a major villain when Jonathan Majors was fired. But comic fans are looking ahead to some exciting upcoming releases. One project that fans have been eager for since the MCU started is Thunderbolts, which has a lot of buzz now that we have some fresh news about it. The Thunderbolts made their debut in Marvel Comics in 1997 in The Incredible Hulk. Initially, they seemed like a fresh group of superheroes, but it turned out they were actually supervillains led by Baron Zemo, trying to gain trust and access secrets to sell them off. Over the years, various versions of the team popped up, but the MCU's version appears to be a government-funded squad of reformed villains looking to redeem themselves, similar to DC's Suicide Squad. In the MCU, Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, has been recruiting members for the team. She first appeared in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, bringing disgraced Captain America replacement John Walker into the fold. She also recruited Yelena Belova in a post-credit scene in Black Widow and was revealed as the new head of the CIA in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. So who will be on the team? Along with John Walker and Yelena Belova, we'll see familiar faces like Red Guardian and Taskmaster from Black Widow. Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp will also join, and Bucky Barnes is expected to take on a leadership role. Rumor has it that the Thunderbolts will team up to take on the powerful character, the Sentry. So who is the Sentry? The Sentry was rediscovered in 2000 and was marketed as Marvel's version of Superman, but the character's backstory revealed he was mentally unstable and a threat to the Marvel Universe. Steven Yeun was set to play him, but had to drop out due to scheduling conflicts after the summer 2023 strikes. Louis Pullman has been linked to the role, but it hasn't been officially recast yet. Io Edebiri also had to leave due to scheduling issues, and Geraldine Viswanathan will take her place in a new role as Valentina's right-hand woman. According to insider Daniel Richtman, the plot revolves around Yelena, U.S. Agent, Ghost, and Taskmaster being sent by Val to eliminate someone in a vault, but realizing they've been set up and must fight back against her. The newly released teaser trailer seems to align with this storyline. In the comics, Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross originally assembled the Thunderbolts, and while Harrison Ford is playing Ross in Captain America: Brave New World, he won't appear in Thunderbolts. The asterisk in the title is tied to this, but we'll have to wait for the movie to find out more. David Harbour hinted that this film will have significant implications for the MCU, suggesting there's a big reveal that could change everything. The Thunderbolts trailer premiered at the 2024 San Diego Comic-Con, featuring Yelena searching for Red Guardian, who thinks she's there for DoorDash. The trailer captures the team's chaotic dynamics, showcasing their struggles to find purpose and the potential threat they face. It's set to the Pixies' Where Is My Mind, which got the Comic-Con crowd pumped. We even see Yelena jumping off a skyscraper, with Florence Pugh reportedly performing the stunt herself. The teaser is now online along with a poster. Jurassic World Rebirth, July 2nd, 2025. Dinosaurs might be long gone, but the Jurassic Park franchise is still going strong. Since the original came out in 1993, it has turned into a billion-dollar series, with its iconic T-Rex always finding a way to rake in more cash at the box office. After the Jurassic World Trilogy featuring Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard, Universal is planning a soft reboot titled Jurassic World Rebirth. This movie takes place after Jurassic World Dominion. Dinosaurs are still roaming the Earth, but they've mostly settled in warmer equatorial areas that are more suited for them. Things get interesting when a team of experts tries to collect DNA from the 3 biggest dinosaurs around, hoping to create a groundbreaking new drug. However, their mission goes sideways, leaving them stranded on an island with a scared family. Scarlett Johansson, known for her role in the MCU, will lead this team, joined by a talented cast including Mahershala Ali from Leave the World Behind, Jonathan Bailey from Showtime's Fellow Travelers, Manuel Garcia Rulfo from The Lincoln Lawyer, Rupert Friend from Obi-Wan Kenobi, Luna Blaze from Manifest, and David Iacono from The Summer I Turned Pretty. Tron Aries, October 10th, 2025. Tron Aries from Walt Disney Pictures serves as a standalone sequel to Tron Legacy and the 3rd installment in the Tron series. Directed by Joachim Ronning, the film features a screenplay by Jesse Wigato and Jack Thorne. The cast includes Jared Leto, Greta Lee, Evan Peters, Hassan Minaj, Jodie Turner-Smith, Arturo Castro, Cameron Monaghan, Gillian Anderson, and Sarah Desjardins, with Jeff Bridges returning to reprise his role from the previous films. Tron Aries tells the story of a super-advanced program named Aries. It's sent from the digital world into the real world on a risky mission, which marks humanity's first run-in with AI beings. The development of a sequel to Tron Legacy began in October 2010, initiated by franchise creator Steve Lisberger. Plans shifted in March 2017 when the franchise aimed for a reboot, with Leto set to play a new character. Garth Davis was initially announced as director in August 2020, while Wigato was writing the script, but he stepped down in January 2023. Joachim Ronning took over a month later. Production was set to start in August 2023, but was postponed due to the 2023 Writers Guild of America and SAG-AFTRA strikes. Filming eventually began in January 2024 in Vancouver and wrapped up in May. By August, 9 Inch Nails was confirmed to be composing the score. Avatar: Fire and Ash, December 19, 2025. Avatar: Fire and Ash is set to hit theaters just in time for the holiday season. After over a decade of anticipation, James Cameron finally released Avatar: The Way of Water, and it was a huge success, setting the stage for more of his ambitious story. Luckily, we won't have to wait as long for the third movie. Cameron is back in the director's chair, guiding the characters through Pandora once again. Returning cast members include Sam Worthington, Zoe Saldana, Sigourney Weaver, Stephen Lang, and Kate Winslet. New to the cast is Una Chaplin from Game of Thrones, who will play Varang, the leader of the Na'vi tribe known as the Ash People. David Thewlis from Wonder Woman will also join the lineup, but unfortunately, Michelle Yeoh won't appear until the fourth movie. While we don't know the exact plot yet, we do know that Jake Sully and his family will face new challenges as they continue to fight for their home. The Ash People have a fiery nature and won't be as friendly as the Na'vi we've seen before. Cameron shared that in Avatar 3, the roles will be reversed, with negative human examples and positive Na'vi examples. Star Trek Origin Movie 2025. Paramount has been working for a while to get a new Star Trek movie off the ground, aiming for the fourth film in the Kelvin timeline series started by J.J. Abrams. While that's still in the works, they're now making progress on a prequel. At 2024's CinemaCon, Paramount announced that this prequel film is set to hit theaters sometime in 2025. Toby Haynes, known for his work on sci-fi shows like Andor, Doctor Who, and the USS Callister episode of Black Mirror, will direct. The script is being written by Seth Grahame-Smith, who brought us Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Details about the plot are still unknown, but we know it takes place decades before the 2009 film featuring Chris Pine. This means it'll be set before the Kelvin timeline was created, and might even dive into events before the Enterprise series. Avengers Doomsday, May 1, 2026. At the July 2024 San Diego Comic-Con, Avengers Doomsday was officially announced as the new title for Avengers 5, shifting the focus from Kang to Doctor Doom as the main villain. In a surprising twist, Robert Downey Jr. is set to return to the MCU, but this time as Doctor Doom, marking a dramatic comeback for the actor. The Russo brothers, known for their work on Captain America: The Winter Soldier, Civil War, Avengers: Infinity War, and Endgame, will direct both Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. Originally, Destin Daniel Cretton was attached to direct Avengers 5, but with the Russo brothers taking the helm, Cretton may direct another Marvel project instead. This change aligns with the film's shift in focus from Kang to Doctor Doom, likely leading to significant alterations in the storyline. A June 2024 report from Deadline indicated that Avengers Doomsday could feature a cast of over 60 characters, making it one of the most ambitious projects in the MCU so far. While this massive roster might pose narrative challenges, it also sets the film up to rival the epic scale of Avengers Endgame. The film will likely connect directly to the events of the Fantastic Four, which will debut in Phase 6 of the MCU, with Blade set as the last film before Avengers Doomsday. The movie will also include characters from Thunderbolts, featuring Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova, David Harbour as Red Guardian, and Sebastian Stan as Bucky Barnes. Additionally, Tom Hiddleston's Loki, Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, Tena Huerta's Namor, and Oscar Isaac's Moon Knight may also make appearances, alongside supporting characters from Wakanda and the Thunderbolts. Doctor Doom's threat is expected to combine his vast power with the idea of universe-ending incursions, a significant element of the multiverse saga. This setup could lead to Avengers Secret Wars, where the stakes will be even higher. The Mandalorian and Grogu, May 22, 2026. Directed by Jon Favreau, The Mandalorian and Grogu is set to bring Star Wars back to theaters for the first time since The Rise of Skywalker dropped in 2019. This film will pick up after Season 3 of The Mandalorian, following Din Djarin and Grogu as they team up with Carson Teva and the New Republic to track down the last remnants of the Empire after Moff Gideon's defeat. Dave Filoni, a big name in the Star Wars world, is co-writing the movie and is also one of the executive producers. He's been involved in a ton of projects like The Clone Wars, Star Wars Rebels, The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka, and more. Fun fact, he and Favreau have worked together since The Clone Wars, where Favreau voiced Pre Vizsla, who famously wields the Darksaber. Favreau and Filoni's partnership has really shaped what fans now call the Mandoverse, which includes all these connected stories set after Return of the Jedi. Their journey together started with The Mandalorian, which became a huge hit and marked the franchise's first live-action series. They also collaborated on The Book of Boba Fett, with Filoni leading Ahsoka, while Favreau stayed on as executive producer. With The Mandalorian and Grogu, they're looking to dive deeper into the Mandoverse and expand the story even more. Filoni has another Star Wars film in the works, where Favreau is expected to play a big role too. Together, they're continuing to bring some really exciting new tales to the Star Wars universe. Masters of the Universe, June 5, 2026. HeMan is making a comeback in a live-action film from Amazon MGM, which is the first new movie for the franchise since 1987. Nicholas Galitzine, a rising star, has landed the role of Prince Adam HeMan, while Camila Mendes from Riverdale will play Teela, the captain of the Royal Guard. The film is set to be an origin story, reimagining how Prince Adam transforms into HeMan and faces off against Skeletor. Fans are excited to see Eternia come to life with the latest filmmaking technology, and there's a lot of nostalgia for this classic 80s franchise. The Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping, 2026. Suzanne Collins is back in Panem with a new prequel novel that centers on a young Hamish Abernathy during the 50th Hunger Games, also known as the First Quarter Quell. There's already a movie adaptation in the works, which aims to dive deeper into Hamish's backstory and the harsh challenges he had to face, including those notorious mutts. The story will tie into The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, shedding light on how these mutts came to be and possibly revealing what happened to Dr. Gaul, the villainous mastermind behind many of the Capitol's deadly creations. As we wrap up our look at the most exciting upcoming sci-fi movies of 2025 and 2026, it's clear that there's plenty to look forward to in the genre. So, which upcoming sci-fi film are you most excited to see, and why? Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel to get updated regularly with the latest update. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you at the next one.